You know what I hate? I hate when you film the whole segment and then you realize that your microphone has some kind of a problem and it just, even if I had the internal recording, the sound would be the same because there was some kind of a clicking noise because the microphone was not installed properly on the clip, and every time I moved it was click 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 click. It's just super annoying. Okay, let's do this all again because I don't want to put this on you. You already are paying the price by having to listen to me ramble on. You don't need no clicking sound in the background. So we'll do that again. Okay, start again. I purchased the Osmo Pocket 4P. I ordered it at 5 o'clock in the morning on Thursday last week when it was released for the rest of the world. And I bought the regular package, not the one with the remote control. I'll go into that later. And the wide angle lens. That's what I ordered. And it was delivered literally the next day. I am in Western Canada, about an hour outside of Vancouver, and I think they have a distribution center in Vancouver. And I found out later that the reason that they delayed the launch in the rest of the world is because they wanted to make enough units for the first wave to have those units placed in the stores, in the locations, in the distribution centers. So when the first purchasers, when the first buyers went and ordered their devices, they would get them quickly, which is great. Not everybody does that. Apple, for example, you can order the device and you have to wait 1 week before they actually ship it off. So this is nice. I did not buy the vlog combo for several reasons. Reason number one is they would give me yet another microphone, again, Mic Mini 2, which I already have 2 of them. Didn't want another one. They also have this fairly large tripod that comes with the device. Didn't want that either. And then it came with the remote. The remote I was waffling about because it would be nice to have, but from what I'm understanding is you cannot connect the remote and a microphone. I'm not sure if that's true. And the other problem is that the remote is very, very small, and I'm already having problems seeing this screen, and that's 2 inches. And it needs a proprietary charger. So that would require me to bring yet another cable with me. And I thought, you know what? They're probably going to work on a new device. Maybe they're going to make one specifically for all the Osmo Pockets that works with every Osmo Pocket that doesn't need a proprietary charger. Maybe, wishful thinking. So far, so good. I'm just going to use my phone like I have done in the past. Mount the camera somewhere and then I'll use my phone to see. Much bigger, more options, and cheaper. The reason I didn't want the tripod is because I have my own tripod. The Osmo Pocket 4P has a very big camera module head. It's heavy. So while the Osmo Pocket 4 was about 190 grams, this Osmo Pocket 4P is 230 grams. So an additional 40 grams that are sitting in the head, because the body is the exact same as the Osmo Pocket 4. So I'm assuming that extra 40 grams are in the head alone. I knew I needed a counterweight on the bottom of the camera to make it stable, grippable, better manageable for me. Because the Osmo Pocket already has a short grip. The handle that is included in any package is this one here. It has a quarter thread mount, whatever. You can mount a tripod to it. But to me, first of all, it's too light. There's no weight on it. And the second thing is, it's too big. I want it smaller. So I did a bit of research and I found this one, which is much, much, much shorter. And It weighs at least 20 grams, if not more. I haven't weighed it yet, but it's very hefty. On the bottom of that one, I mounted a little tripod from Small Rig. That is one of those automatic open and close. It also has magnets in each leg, so when you close them, they stay together. And it has these soft, grippy things. So if you stand it somewhere, it's fairly safe. And if you stand it on metal, it's safe too. You won't be able to attach a camera on the wall because it's not that strong, but it gives you a little extra stability when you're mounted on a metal railing or something like that. Together, these two items are just a tiny bit taller than the handle that comes with the device. By the way, you can also charge your device through here. And this is the exact addition, which makes the camera way easier to grip. It gives you a nice balanced weight. And I'm happy that I found this, and I like it so much I bought another one just in case. I got this from Amazon, but they're selling it at AliExpress too. I'm not making any money on these things. I just want to share the joy. So that's something that's always on my camera. I have it unless I mount it on a tripod. Speaking of tripods, I went and bought the tripod selfie stick combination from Insta360. DJI doesn't have anything comparable. This is great. It works really well. It's super stable. And because your camera has a gimbal, you don't really need a ball head on top of your tripod. I wanted a tripod that had a firm quarter mount thread on the top where I can mount the camera and it stays right up for my headshots and whatever. And it's a selfie stick too, so you can extend it over a meter and do some fake drone shots too if you want to. I tried every other company that's out there, Ulanzi, Newer, Small Rig, K&F, Concept, whatever. You throw it. I returned them all. This one beats them all. I did purchase a protective case that has room for 3 filters here. It's a silicone-based protective case. Like it's Fort Knox. I won't be using it. It's too big, too heavy, and I won't be needing it. Because while there's a lot of moaning and complaining going on about, protection for the camera has protective filter in front of the lenses. It has glass on there. It has elevated plastic in there. You can't scratch it unless you go in there with your key. Yes, it rattles when you shake it. I don't care. It locks itself in place. You put it in your bag, but it's fairly safe and secure the way it is. I put it in my purse. Now, they're selling these puffy things for your phone. I opened it up. And then what I did is I have like an inside pocket on my bag, like this. I sewed that in there. It sits basically in this padded pouch, and that's where my camera lives. When I need to film something, pull it out of there, turn it on, and it's ready to go. There's no gimbal clamp I have to remove. I don't have to get it out of any case. I just start it up, and it's ready to go. I think there's a lot of hoopla about nothing. This camera is fine without a case, says she now. Who knows? I did buy a 2-year warranty with DJI because that's what I do. It's not just for problems with the camera, but you drop that thing, you get it wet, you have low-cost replacements for 2 years, 4 of them. Like you can drop the camera 4 times if you want. So I've never done that. I still always bought that warranty just for peace of mind. It's like $100 for 2 years. So I did that when I ordered it. Didn't even wait. I just thought, you know what? And because I had an Osmo Pocket 4 that also had a 2-year warranty, when it was time to sell that on Facebook Marketplace, I was able to sell it no problem because I was saying, hey, I bought this in April. I'm selling it in August. But there is still almost 2 years of warranty on it that is connected to the serial number of the camera. So you can sell the camera with the warranty because when you unbind it from your Mimo app, that purchaser can then bind it to their own Mimo app, and then they have that warranty. It's a fantastic system. It's not to your name, it's to your camera. So that helped me to sell my camera for a pretty good penny. I'm really happy about that. Also because I baby my stuff. The other thing I got was the wide angle lens from DJI. I think I mentioned that already. The lens cases that come with these things are way too big. Too big for me. I need small. I want small footprint. So I found these little containers from the Muji store. They're just like pill cases or something. And I mounted a little foam on the sides to make it custom fit. And then I double taped a little lens cloth in there. So you put that in there, and when you take it out, you can always give it a little wipe. And you close it and put a sticker on to show you what's in it. So I have this one, and I have a polarizer from Freewell. The other thing I added, and that's from AliExpress, I think you can get it on Amazon too, is a charging dock for the Mic Mini 2, 2S, and 3. Because the charger that comes in the box with the Mic Minis has a cable attached to it. Too big. I want it smaller. I throw that in my little pouch, and now I'm ready to go because I have always a USB-C cable with me at all times. And the last thing I got was this Ulanzi tripod thing. Here too, I had to MacGyver because this tripod attaches to the base of the camera. It's the right size for that. But none of these others will work with it, except for this one. It's a tiny little one. I think it's from Sunfire. It's very small. What I did is I had to take the GoPro arms off on the bottom, and then I screwed it in there. So this now sits in there permanently. So I can hot swap my camera from mount to mount without ever having to screw in anything. Those are my tools of the trade that I'm using. And I will not add much more to that because I want to travel light. So I'm going on a trip coming up. It's a road trip, and I'm hoping to film a lot. I have tried filming with D-Log and D-Log 2, and I have even been able to convert it into a nice looking footage. But I have yet to find a real reason for me to want to film with D-Log permanently. I think this camera, the Osmo Pocket 4P, has such a nice way of displaying colors and contrast and sharpness that with a little bit of color effects afterwards, if you're so inclined, and you can make a preset and then just apply it like a LUT, you can get a really good picture out of this camera. Yeah, there will be times where you need to film in log when you have some sunsets or some really tricky lighting or whatever. That may be a reason for you to break out the D-Log or even the D-Log 2. But for the most part, this camera is really good. Why am I on CC film? Give me a freaking break. Now I'm filming this whole thing on CC film. Why? I was on CC film the whole time. I don't care. No, you saw CC film. This is the regular natural standard profile, and it's nice. I will continue to film with this camera. I am so glad that I returned to Luna. I am so glad that I was able to sell my Osmo Pocket 4, and I'm so glad that I now own the Osmo Pocket 4P. It was a long time coming, and I'm looking forward to what DJI has in store when it comes to firmware updates. I really hope. I want them to make the best camera out of this, to leave the competition in the dust, because the competition is not sleeping. There is now a gimbal camera that can be added to a drone, and then it can fly behind you, and that's really nice, but that's another discussion for another day. Well, this is a very difficult lighting. Half of my face is in the sun, half of my room is in the sun, the other half is not. And I have to say, I am quite impressed. This is also the sound right out of camera. Pretty cool. Night mode. Those are all the people that are trying to go up to the lake. Look at the puppy in the car. If you're still here, if you've watched all of this to the bitter end, I thank you so much for being here and for watching this. And I really hope I will see you in my next video. Bye.